Hey, welcome back to another video. So, you all know the GD menu music. Iconic, very simple. The problem with it being very simple and listen to it for 7 years straight is that you can get very, very tired of it. And I'm a little tired of the menu music now, to be honest. So I've decided I want to make new menu music for my geometry now because I am now completely fed up of this one. Shut up. Right, so I'm not going to be in geometry in this video. We are going to be in a different program. This is the program I use to make my songs. It's called Studio One, and there it goes. So this is Studio One. If any of you are a viewer of my channel, you will know that this is what I do to make all my songs. So I have this here, I have it ready to set up, and let's just start making it. So the first thing we need to do is we need to create a drum pattern. Obviously, or else this would be an extremely boring song. Let's just grab one of these, and the GD menu theme is about 30 seconds long, so I'm aiming for around 30 seconds, which is around bar 13 to 14. Probably going to go for about 36 seconds. So, you whip out the keyboard, I can press a key, and it does that, and then just, you know, something like that. I'm gonna try go for like a bit more of a chill theme, something like songs made like Reminiscence, Ethereal, Faded Memory. That was a little older, so I need to pick sort of quieter drum sound. But there's a lot of these. Easy kit. This might be easy. 2 seconds, let me turn this down a little bit. I just adjusted my volume setting because you probably heard it was a little bit loud. Let me just quickly go through all of these and just see which ones I want. Okay, it's pretty early on. I think I found the kick I want. That. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's nice. So we're gonna have that, and if you don't know music, just a little like, this is the editor, this is where I'll be placing the notes. These are bars and these are beats. So we're not going to do any mixing for now, even though mixing is like what I'm not known for. I'm pretty bad at it. It's getting better. So anyway, the original GD theme had a very complex drum pattern. This one, I guess, is going to build up to bar 16. It's going to get like more complex afterwards, but this is just a simple kick pattern. Maybe we'll do it every other bar, just for the first bit. Just have like a super chill like. There you go, very chill. And then, spice things up a little bit, just do this. This is now when it's going to be playing full thing. The thing is, the problem with this is we need to make it loopable. We need to make it so that it loop back to the start easily without it sound like a big like cut. For example, this. That'd be a bad cut. We have a kick down. Let me add another thing. Now we're going to get on to my favorite part, the bass. We're just going to add like a normal sub bass. The most simple you can get. Now, if you're listening on your phone or have poor speakers, you won't be able to hear this part. If you have them, get them on. They'll be very beneficial to the song. So we're in C major because I think it just would be easier. So we'll start on this note. Okay, I've got my chord sequence down. The thing I like to do is do that. Oh, this is not even at full volume. So that was very quiet compared to what it should be. But I like having the sub filter, so it has like higher harmonics than the sub harmonics. So instead of being ooh, it'll be ooh. Pretty cool. I'm not going to do anything more to the bass for now. Let's add something to do chords with. We have these pad things. These are a little bit monotonous, as you can tell. They have a lot of things going on them. You don't need to know what most of these things mean. Just know that these affect the sound of the instrument. Nah, that thing's annoying me. So instead of that, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to add a default one. I'm just going to create our own pad sound. I'm going to have that chord first, but we need to create the sound, which might be a little bit hard. This one's very warm. So I said I'm going to EQ the sub out. What do I mean by that? Let's record that. Oh, this is this. Okay, next chord. This is going to make it all worthwhile. And then final chord. Ooh. Well, I love suspension. That could be cool. That's very nice. Very, very cool. Gave it a little bit of that kind of motion. Basically just adds a little bit of tension, as you could hear, unless you're deaf. This kick isn't doing it for me. I need a better one. It felt good at first, but like... Okay, so that little snare. I don't know how much this works, but... yeah, nah. That one definitely doesn't do it for me. So instead, I'm just gonna find... you know what? Keep it between us. Nobody will know if I just... drop in a loop. Damn it! Aha! Let's use this. Okay, I think that sounds pretty good. Now, a lot of music making is literally just me listening to it and thinking what I can do. So maybe it isn't like the best video idea ever, but yeah, hopefully I've made something good out of this. Let me tell a little story about my musicianness. So, yeah, in the beginning, when I started, it was like 2023, right? Which was a very long time ago. I listened to like a bunch of songs, jump chest songs and stuff, you know. Like, I've always been like interested in music. I'd done like some sort of music for like a lot of my life, I think. I finally saw this program on my PC that was just randomly a music program somehow, and I just used it. And then I created my first song, only using loops because I didn't have a MIDI keyboard. And then I got a MIDI keyboard, and then I made a bunch of songs, and they all suck. Every single one of them. It was like my first couple songs are so bad. I kind of want to remove them, which is unfortunate. You can like get better at music. Feel great when you get better. Like, I can see my progression. Really going up. But other than that, the next thing I like to do is add a little bit of noise, especially in this kind of thing. So I have this noise in the background, just like a little bit more air. It just sounds like whoosh. So to make a transition better, producers usually do is they'll get that same noise thing that I was using earlier, and then what they'll do is they'll make it attack. Instead of it being sustained, so it just goes the whole time, it does more like this thing. There's a little riser thing, so then in the attack spectrum you write 4.8 seconds, and boom. Okay, so we have this little bass down. This is sounding, you know, a bit plain. It's still fairly good. It sounds very, very plain. So, how to fix that? We grab a lead, go in here, and now we add a melody. Desert sand, what's this? Hell nah. Ooh. That's a melody. Okay, listen to this melody I made. This is absolutely awesome. That genuinely scared me. What if I do this? So there's no kick. It's just... I have no idea. I have no idea. That's really cool. They add a bit more to the drums. So, now in the second part of the loop, what we're going to do is we're going to change up the chord progression. So we're going to move this down to the F. There we go. Now, that should be good. However, we need to make sure there are no wrong notes. Now we're going to have a little bit of a breakdown section, just like a little bit of a chill section. This is going to be the end of the song. And it's going to fade back into what it was originally, and then it's going to loop back. Okay, I'm going to listen to the song. Oh my god. I do not have a list, I promise. I'm going to listen to the song and see if there's anything I want to change about it. And if there isn't, then here's the final song, I guess. I've adjusted the song a little bit. Here is the final version. This version will be on Newgrounds. You can download it. You can't use it in Jump just yet because I'm not whitelisted. But yeah, here is the final song. GD menu music. Boom. thank you for watching. This took about an hour and a half in total to do. Make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I post videos. Hopefully you're enjoying these more frequent content videos. I don't know how I'm doing it, honestly. I'm just in the role with it. I think it's because it's half term at the moment. It isn't when this video's been uploaded because this is like a week in advance. So I've had more time and also school sucks. So yeah, see you later. Bye.